Hello everyone, thanks for joining me today on Tamper with a Plan. In this video we are going to be decorating for Tuesday, May 20th. We're getting right through May, aren't we? So for this week we've already done the weekly overview, which is where I pre-plan. We've done Sunday, Monday, and now we're going to pull out for Tuesday. If you haven't seen my videos before, I use a 2-page daily spread. So I grab a weekly happy planner spread and I change it into a 2-page daily. Okay, we're out of that. I am using a Happy Planner vertical, but it's actually a memory keeping planner from 2017. And that's why it has these other cute lines and dot grid. Has some prompts about pictures. Okay, so one of the first things I do to make this into a 2-page daily is decorate it and set up my timeline. I keep my timeline over here on the right side, and then everything, all my tasks over here on the left. So I drew in my timeline. I do this over here with a pencil, and then I write in my times with this friction fine liner. It ends up being kind of like a charcoal color. And I like to do that first, although I sometimes forget, because then when I'm decorating, I remember that this is supposed to be my timeline instead of getting carried away and just putting stickers everywhere. So this is the big Farmhouse book from Happy Planner, one of their older books. And I like this sticker here. It has that rose gold foil and some florals. I'm just using these extra pages to kind of grab some things that I think will match. And I think all 3 of these shades will go cute. I'll put that on an accent page. And then maybe even this green, but we might come back for that because it really matches that. The other sticker for decorative boxes is There Is Beauty and Simplicity. I thought the shades kind of match with the different florals. We have some checklists here we might come back for. Let's grab some of these off. So I do like to grab my stickers completely out of the book. So we'll do this screen because we see a little in here. So that I don't have to keep flipping around. And we can come back, but I'm going to leave this page out over to the side. I'm not a huge fan of these wreaths, so we'll wait on those. I do like these as decoration. So let's grab some of these. And I'll just do 3, and then I can have 3 for whenever I do a spread with these again. Alright, and I do like some headings, so we'll do notes and to do. Definitely some in the green, since we're bringing it in. And then some in this light color too. That's probably plenty. But if we need more, I might bring in this color here, because there's plenty of those as well. And let's see. We'll come back here to the washi. So we have some fun, smaller decoration here. I think that could work. Some checklist items. We can come back for those. Okay, so the washi has this exact pink that matches there. So I'm going to grab those out. Those can be my inside washi, but I'm still going to do a top and bottom washi. If you have seen my channel before, you know that I like to put washi on the top and bottom in like a pretty decorative color. Okay, so possibly this box too. Is that what we have? Yeah, I like it because it's a little different. It has more of this color up there. Okay, I am going to grab out one of these little decoration pages, so let's see which one I want to grab. So these are all specifically for dinner, but as with any decoration, I don't really care what it says. I'm going to probably just use it as an accent, so I'm going to set that aside. And maybe these arrows just for something else, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so now that we are set up with our timeline, we can really just start getting the stickers on. And this is such a pretty sticker. I like to do decorative stickers with boxes. So let's start. And this one I really, oh, no, it's already ripping, but I like to do a horizontal box, even though it's not a horizontal box, just to give some variety. And I've been writing in these, even though they have the vertical lines, and it's been fine. And we'll put like a little decoration there or something there to hide that. And let's do it in the green, the plan. Okay. For this week, I think I'm gonna put just a today sticker in there. And any of those stickers would have worked, honestly. And then I have two checklists that I wanna work with. So let's put, maybe one up here. Now this says to do, and this is my weather section, but that's okay. Just getting one on each page. I do have a lot of peach over here. So we're gonna have to bring in some green. Instead of favorite picture, let's do a floral there. And maybe a heading to do. Yeah, that works fine. We will get a yes please over here. I'm gonna put today over this instead of to do, because it's about the weather. And that doesn't always matter to me, but every now and then. And this just because it's cuter, I guess we'll do a different heading too. And it'll say notes. Okay, we'll get some of these strips on. Just adds a little bit of color, and I mean a little. These are pastels, which are my least favorite. I'm not a pastel fan, just because it's really hard to see them. It kind of looks like very little is on the page, you know? Just like the blue line is so pretty, and then you have this kind of plain line. Since this is big, this will actually cover these boxes, so I might do that, just come across. And I like these to have sections up here. This is where I put my wellness. So it's fun to have boxes, but instead we can have a washi strip sticker. And then this kind of plain one. I don't know. We'll wait on that. This one I'm going to put here, and then I will put like a heading with it, like to do works. I don't know, I guess I'm just going to accent under this blue. It's something. Okay. We'll pull this in from the top here, and we will still get a washi strip up on the top. And I have one more to work with. I think I'm just gonna put down here. All right. So all we have left are these like headings and some circles. So we'll get those somewhere. New adventure on the horizon. This says enjoy today. It's a really, really pastel flower that's floral. It's cute. You could probably even write on that because it's so light. All right, a to-do can be here. That already says to do there. So let's change this one to notes. Even though that says notes down there, that's okay. Maybe we switch this one actually for the color. And I'm just gonna put celebrate because it has a little bit of that rose gold, which I think is nice. And then we have notes and notes. And we're gonna do to do and notes. Sometimes I try not to read the little signs. It doesn't really matter, but if they're double, like the same thing on top of each other, I don't really like that. All right. So a to do up here. Okay, so I'm just gonna add the washi to the top and bottom, and I chose this green stripe because I don't think there's quite enough green. It's mostly that peachy color, which is not my favorite color at all. Okay, and I think that is cute enough. The only other thing I was thinking is maybe doing a couple of hearts kind of falling down, cascading down over here. So let's kind of do that. And that just adds a little color on this side, which stays pretty plain on my timeline over here. I need it to all be on the edge so that I have room to write. But I do like popping in a little bit of cuteness. Okay. And we'll lift this one up a little. And now that is done and ready to go back into the planner. Okay, and so this is the 2-page daily, all decorated for Tuesday, May 20th. Check back to the channel and we will be decorating the rest of the week. Thanks so much for joining me today on Timber with the Plan. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.